Subject Geography, Standard 8, Lesson number 3, Humidity and Clouds. Let us see what is meaning of humidity. Humidity, the amount of water vapor present in the air is called humidity. And clouds, meaning of the cloud is a mass of fine particle of ice and water accumulated around the dust particle in the air at high altitude. It's called cloud. Can you take? Look at the picture shown in figure 3.1. Discuss the weather conditions shown in this picture in the class and write the description in the boxes below. See student, we can understand whenever we read this conversation, we can understand about the weather conditions. Okay. So generally we keep talking about the weather conditions. We can identify the weather conditions through the conversation above. We experience the dampness or dryness in the air throughout the year. The changes occurring in the weather conditions in desert areas and coastal areas and mountain areas is evident from the figures. Okay, Rajasthan lies in a region with dry and hot air. There is hardly any moisture in the air. People wear loose cotton clothes. The next picture is, it is looking in the coastal areas. That means in Mumbai. Coastal means the nearby the seashore. The air is hot and humid here. Okay, there the proportion of moisture is very high in the air. In addition, if dark clouds cover the sky, the content of moisture in the air increases. That next one picture we looks, that is mountains area. Therefore, this maybe that Kashmir Valley lies in the region with cold and dry air. Moisture is minimal in the air. People cover themselves with warm clothes. Okay. So, in the above discussion, the words hot, moist, cool show the condition of the air and they relate to the content of the moisture in the air. So, students, the presence of the moisture in the air is most important to understand the weather condition. Okay. Let us see. During winters, when you exhale on the glass of your mirror, what happens? If you try to do this in summer, what does this happen? Whenever in winters we exhale, that the moisture is coming out from our mouth and that spread on the mirror. But in summer season, it is not happening. The moisture become dry. There is evaporation. Okay. Then evaporation. What is meaning of evaporation? Evaporation is the process of converting water into steam or water vapor. Because of the sun heat, the water on the earth gets converted into water vapor. The process of evaporation is dependent on the dryness, temperature and the speed of the wind. See, let us see again this line. The process of evaporation is dependent on the dryness, temperature and the speed of the wind. If the air is dry and hot, the rate of evaporation increases, means more. Okay. The process of the evaporation continues even the dry and cold air. On the other hand, evaporation occurs very slowly in moist air. See, if the velocity and temperature of the air is high, then evaporation occurs rapidly. Okay, means velocity temperature high, then evaporation is speedily or rapidly. But if the wind is blowing slowly and the air is cooler, the evaporation occurs slowly. Okay, understand that the wind is blowing slowly, then air is cooler and therefore the evaporation occurs also slowly. Let us discuss about the humidity in the air. First of all, use your brain power. In which season do the clothes dry fast? We know students, in summer season, the clothes dry fast. Then second, in which season do the clothes take time to dry? What could be the reason? We know that in monsoon season, the clothes do not dry easily. Okay. Because there is no evaporation. Okay. In monsoon season. See, humidity in the air. The proportion of water vapor in the air is called its humidity. the dryness or dampness of the air depends upon the proportion of water vapor. Air can hold moisture in the specific quantity at specific temperature only. As air cools down, the moisture holding capacity reduces. This implies that the warmer air can hold more moisture than cold air. At a certain temperature, the moisture holding capacity of air becomes equal to the proportion of moisture present in it. This condition of the air is called the saturation of air. See students, try this activity. We have to take one tray and we have to keep the piece of sponge inside this, that is dry sponge. Okay, and we have to keep this sponge in the middle or center of the tray, and let us start to pour the water inside the sponge. Okay, and count how much water we are pouring inside the sponge. See student, whenever this sponge will be completely filled with water, that is means the sponge is absorbing water, but we are pouring more and more water. After the sponge is filled, what will happen? The water will come down. Okay, water will trickle off from this sponge. Why? Because the capacity of the sponge to absorb the water is finished. Similarly, when the proportion of moisture in the air exceeds its vapor holding capacity, precipitation in the form of rain or snow occurs on the earth. Okay. Always remember, generally humidity of the air is measured in gram per cubic meter. When the humidity in the air is 0 gram per cubic meter, the air is said to be dry. That means there is no humidity, 0 humidity. That time air is dry. If the humidity in the air at 30 degrees Celsius temperature is 37 grams per cubic meter, then the air is said to be saturated. Give a try. The vapor holding capacity of 1 cubic meter of air is various temperature is given here. Calculate the differences in the capacity by the observing table. See student, here is given range of the temperature and here vapor holding capacity, that is in gram per cubic meter. See, and we have to subtract this smaller number from this bigger number. Only we have to think about that upper and lower number. See that 4.85 minus 3.26, that one example is given here, 1.59 answer is there. Then again you will subtract this 6.80 minus 4.85, then answer will come like this. You have to take out this answers. Okay.